What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What a game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. I got two words for you guys. Trae Young. I said this in my last video. I think I said on my last live stream. Trae Young is a superstar, okay? Trae Young is a superstar, and he is... I'm speechless right now. I'm speechless. It is 1 o'clock in the morning right now where I'm at. I finished watching the game, and I literally just sat on Twitter and on YouTube just rewatching highlights, reading tweets. Honest question, when is the last time you guys have seen other NBA superstars like LeBron James, Damian Lillard, all these other guys tweet about a Hawks player? Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, the answer is never, because the Hawks have never had a player worthy enough of playing in prime time, being one of 4 teams left in the playoffs, whole world watching, and you have a player like Trae Young who drops damn near 50 fucking points, 11 assists in the Eastern Conference Finals. Legendary shit from a 22-year-old player playing in his first ever playoffs. I said this in the last video. The Hawks are going to win this series because they have the best player in the series. We've had the best player in each of the two previous series. The Knicks, people were talking about, oh, Julius Randle this, Julius Randle that. Hell no. Trae Young, elite, greater than Julius Randle, bum, third best player on a championship winning team, and that's being generous. Then you go up against the 76ers. Joel Embiid. People were even saying Ben Simmons was a better player than Trae Young. Hell no. Hell no. I don't even ever want to hear Ben Simmons' name in the same sentence or stratosphere universe in Trae Young. Same sense. Trae Young up here, Ben Simmons down there, okay? Joel Embiid, great player, MVP runner-up. Trae Young, greater than Joel Embiid. And he proved it last series. This series, Trae Young is the most skilled, and he's got the fucking Mamba mentality. Rest in peace. Shout out Kobe Bryant. But these players on the Bucks are soft, and it starts with their head coach, Coach Bud. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did for the Hawks when you were with us. You took us to our last conference finals, but you got swept by LeBron James, and you're about to get swept again. How does it feel, Coach Budenholzer? You literally... It's going to be great. You left the Hawks because you didn't want to be a part of a rebuild, which is understandable. And then you're about to get swept from the very team that you left. You've only been to the conference finals twice, bud, and you're about to get swept both times. How does it feel? Trae Young is going to... I can't say it. I'm trying to keep this PG-13. I know I've said a few cuss words already in the video. That's what happens when you drink like 10 of these in a night. Which these will creep up on you. They're only, 5% alcohol? But they sneak up on you. That's why I've been chugging water for the last hour. But, man, what a game, guys. What a game. Just looking at the stats here. I mean... Holy hell. Trae Young, 48 and 11. I mean, he should have dropped a 50 piece on him, honestly. As much as Trae Young deserves all the credit, and obviously all the major outlets are going to talk about Trae and his performance, and rightfully so. But John Collins played a hell of a game. 23 and 15. Clint Capella with 19 and 12, massive rebounding. That's what you need from your front court, okay? 24 rebounds between just those two players is going to be huge. Limit the offensive possessions for the Bucks, and let's get more possessions for us on the offensive glass. Bogey played a horrible game. I can't fault him for it. He's obviously playing on a one singular knee. He's hurt. Kevin Huerter played decent, 13 points. Only took 12 shots, so I'll take it. Pretty efficient. Our bench was horrendous tonight. Okay, Lou Williams had 3 points the entire game. Gallo had 9. And Solomon Hill playing 20 minutes. This literally hurts. It hurts my soul. Okay, when I see this. Solomon Hill should never ever be seeing 20 minutes in an Eastern Conference Finals game. Okay, but shout out to Solo. He played hard. He had that dunk in the fourth quarter. Blew past his defender, and my jaw literally dropped, okay? My jaw fucking dropped. But it doesn't matter how your bench plays when your superstar player gives you 48 and 11, okay? 41 minutes. Shout out Coach McMillan. A lot of people were complaining that Coach Mack doesn't make adjustments like he needs to. He can't get out the first round. He tends to, manage his best players and is very strict on their minutes. But 41 points from your superstar player, that's what you need. Giannis and Middleton both playing 41. Jrue Holiday playing 42. Jesus. Look, this is why I'm optimistic about game 2 and the rest of the series. Jrue Holiday scoring 33 points is never going to happen ever, okay? That man is never ever in his dreams, in his nightmares, in his afterlife, whatever you want to call it, he's never averaging 33 points or scoring 33 points ever again, okay? Now on the flip side, Chris Middleton shooting 0 for 9 from 3. I don't think that's going to happen either. I honestly think he's going to play better than that, but sorry, I just got a text here. I think he's going to play better than that, but this is what I expect, okay? Like, I think Chris Middleton is I think he's a lot better than what he should be. No, excuse me, I phrased that wrong. People think he's a lot better than he really is. He had a couple of big games against the Nets, but I feel like a lot of that, because all the attention goes to Giannis, Chris Middleton just has a lot of open looks, which results in some easy buckets. But if you give Chris Middleton the ball and just tell him to give a bucket, that's not his job. That's not his role. On the flip side, Trae Young, that is him. He is him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he's a superstar. Reggie Miller said it best. When you say star in front of it, when you say star, make sure you put a super in front of it, okay? Now, wow, what a game. Crazy game. Now, the reason why we won this game is simply because of Trae Young. Trae Young just willed us to victory that game, and some timely clutch shots by John Collins. Here's some adjustments that I want to see for game 2, okay? First and foremost, I need to see Bogdan Bogdanovic coming off the bench. He's hurt. He's playing on a hobbled knee, okay? And we just he's a liability on both offense and the defensive end, okay? Nothing against Bogey, okay? I love Bogey. I love him. When he's healthy, he's deadly. Hell, the last time we played the Bucks, he dropped 31 points on them. Had a career high. I think hit 8 threes against them. But he has no lift. He has no elevation on his jump shot, and it's clearly affecting his game both on offensive and defensive end. We need to take him out. And I think he's going to be better suited off the bench, while he's injured. Or we could just honestly sit Bogdan for game 2. I don't want to do it, but it might be needed. Give him that extra couple days of rest. We play, obviously, on Friday, and then game 3 back in Atlanta on Sunday. I think we just give him a rest for game 2. Shut him down. Let his knee recover. Give him basically 4 days Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 4 days of rest. And this is a hot take, okay? This is a hot take, but let's start Cam, honestly. He's our best perimeter defender. He's going to lock down Chris Middleton or even Giannis or whoever we put on him because he's 6'10". I think he's 6'10". 6'9" at the very least. Athletic, lengthy, freak athlete, and he's a lockdown perimeter defender. He's our only point of attack defender that we have, truly, especially with DeAndre Hunter out. So start Cam, honestly. Like, he's way better than Solomon Hill. What can Solomon Hill do better than Cam Reddish, other than the fact that Solomon Hill's just gotten more reps in live games? That doesn't matter, honestly. Sure, Cam has yet to play real 5-on-5 and NBA speed, but Cam is just so gifted athletically that I don't even think it matters. Like, you just throw him out there and he's going to pick it back up. It's like riding a bicycle, okay? Unless this man has just been eating burgers and fries and pizza this entire time that he's been off injured, which I doubt that's the case. He looks good. He looks fit. Clearly grew somehow in that like 3-4 month span that he's been injured. But yeah, I want to see Cam start. I know it's never going to happen, but that's just my wish. Okay, if he doesn't, I'd imagine Solomon Hill is going to get the nod. But he's just that good defensively, and given all the attention that Trae Young gets, if we just had Cam and Kev spot up, JC, I think Cam's going to hit those open shots. It's way better than Solomon Hill shooting open threes, right? Like, I rather, life on the line, gun to my head, I'm taking Cam Reddish blindfolded, shooting a three over Solomon Hill, taking a normal jump shot, okay? That's just me. Another thing that I want to see, I don't want to see Clint Capella. Like, Clint, earlier in the game, he was playing great. He was obviously, the game plan was to let Giannis be a jump shooter, which clearly was evident by Clint Capella basically playing, 5 to 10 feet back. And he was playing good defense, and then it would kind of fluster Giannis, especially in that first half, and then Giannis would take it back to the 3-point line, reset himself, get a full head of steam, and then that's when he would come back on the perimeter. He would go up to the 3-point line where Giannis is, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Clint? You're playing good defense. You're giving him that cushion because we know he's not going to shoot. He can shoot, but is he going to hit it at an efficient rate? Hell no. Give him that cushion. When he goes back to the 3-point line to reset, you obviously know what he's going to do. He's just doing that so he can get a full head of steam, go full speed, and blow past you and finish at the rim. Let's play off him, okay? Please, for the love of God, let's play off him. Make him a jump shooter. But I honestly, kudos to Nate for putting you as that a primary assignment, because I honestly didn't think that you were going to guard him. I thought John Collins was going to be the primary defender, at least to start off against Giannis. But shout out to Nate for making that. Obviously, for game 2, I can't believe I'm saying this because I've witnessed Coach Bud make 0 adjustments during his entire tenure as an Atlanta Hawks coach. But yeah, they're going to make some adjustments, I'm assuming. I'm assuming there's someone competent enough on the Bucks staff to say, hey, we can't let Trae Young just have a field day on us every single pick and roll. I'm assuming they're going to send PJ Tucker or someone, Chris Middleton, to basically blitz Trae after every pick and roll. They're going to want the ball out of his hands because clearly we saw what he did in game 1 tonight. So in that case, that's going to – I'd imagine what happened in game 7 against the 76ers or what's going to happen to Trae the rest of the series. They're just going to blitz him. They're going to want someone else to beat them. And players like John Collins, Kevin Hurt, or other players like this, we're going to have to step up. Obviously, our bench didn't have a great game. Gallo had, I think, 8 or 9 points off the bench. Lou only had 3. Solomon Hill had 4 points. And that's it. That's your bench. Very limited with the absence of DeAndre Hunter, which sucks ass, but it is what it is. We can clearly beat this team without DeAndre, but if we did, we would sweep them. Hawks in 4, baby. On my mama. Hawks in 4. Um, but yeah, I still think, tonight, this game was not a fluke, ladies and gentlemen. Trae Young is going to score 50 plus in a game. I promise you. Book it. I'm going on record right now. June 24th, Thursday, 1:18 Eastern Standard Time. Trae Young is going to have a 50 piece in this series, or if he doesn't have it in this series, he's going to have it in the finals. Because you know why? Because we're beating the Bucks. Because we have the best player in this series in Trae Young. What a game. Those are some of the adjustments I hope to see. We got a little lucky. I don't expect Chris Middleton to go 0 for 9 from the three-point line at any point for the remainder of the series. I already said Drew's probably not going to have that game that he did with us today. So it balances out, okay? It's going to balance out. Giannis, you already know what Giannis is going to do. Giannis is going to get his, 28 to 34 points per game. Trae's going to get his. And I said in the last video, players like John Collins, Kevin Huerter, they're going to need to step up. John Collins answered that calling, okay? Big game from him. Massive three at the late of the fourth quarter, bring us within one. That putback dunk, some timely offensive rebounds. What more can you ask from him? He's just a team first player, okay? Team first player, which is why he deserves the max. A lot of you haters out there talking about John Collins ain't a max player. John Collins ain't this, he ain't that. I don't give a fuck, okay? John Collins is a max player simply because he affects winning, and this is a player that we need on this team. If we run it back, we're going back to the finals next year. This is the birth of a dynasty, okay? And we don't even have all of our players. That's the crazy part. This is going to be a special year, and a lot of people are going to have their eyes opened this series and this playoffs, because Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks are going to the finals, and we're winning the damn thing. Man, you know how back in like 2013, 2014, when the Warriors, off a few years of a rebuild, they drafted Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, brought in some key vets, free agents like Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, a couple of other people. That's what we're seeing with the Atlanta Hawks. I hate to make that comparison because the Atlanta Hawks are the Atlanta Hawks. I don't give a damn about any other team, but I mean, the shift, the paradigm shift that we're seeing in the East right now is going to tilt in favor of the Atlanta Hawks, okay? Book it. Year 2021 is just the beginning. It's just the start. And this team is nice. We've built this team from the ground up. Travis Schlenk has done a masterful job of building this roster over the last few years. And don't be surprised, folks. Don't be surprised if we see another star player, maybe even two, want to play for the Atlanta Hawks in the very near future. Atlanta's always been a great city, a great town, the hip-hop capital of the world, Hollywood of the South, major transplant city, but it wasn't known as a basketball town. But I promise you that narrative is going to change. Oh, that narrative is going to change. And that's simply because we finally have a superstar in Trae Young, all right? Say it with me, superstar. He's the reason why we're going to advance to the NBA Finals. I don't give a damn. I want to say Hawks in 4 so bad. Matter of fact, fuck it. Hawks in 4, okay? If you guys disagree, tell me one good reason why, okay? No one's going to stop Trae Young. No one's going to stop John Collins. Once Kevin Huerter, Danilo Gallinari, Lou Williams, once they heat up, which by law of averages, we will heat up, okay? That is our calling card all regular season. We did it against the Knicks. We had it the game 1 against the 76ers. This team is built and predicated around three-point shooting. You saw a tiny glimpse of that in game 1 with Trae, but we're just heating up, baby. We're just heating up, okay? Hawks in 4. If you don't agree with me, leave a comment below and tell me why. But yeah, this is gonna be a special team, okay? Special team. Whew. Hawks in 4. If you like this video and you like daily Hawks content, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HawksFanTV. We'll be coming at you with videos every single day for the remainder of the postseason. Even in the off season, we talk all the news, rumors, debates, and just get your weekly Hawks content. 365, baby. What a game one. Let's celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Let's celebrate. But it's just game one, like Trae Young said. Just game one. And let's get 3 more of these bad boys. 3 more. All right. I love you guys. What a win. I'll see you guys back on Friday for game 2. But yeah, let's celebrate. Let's get back to work. Hawks in 4, baby.